The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the zone read, here's Harris. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Hook him up on the 2nd down and 8. They put Wilson in motion. Another run here with Harris. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On the handoff, it's Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On the RPO, it's Nakua. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
The motion man is Nakua. Lawrence going to keep this himself. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
That's a great job defensively. You could tell they sold out to stop the run here on 3rd down. And even if he hands this ball off, Mike, I don't think that play was going anywhere.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Pcen. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get.
And he will dive into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Jaguars.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So he'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time run there by Hall. It's a gain of 34.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Burrow, he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run. This is Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Here we go. 11, 12. 11, Thomas.
2nd down. Burrow. That is caught. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown Chargers. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play to kick off this drive. The gain is 64. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. What?
That's the end of the first quarter.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. On 1st down, right back to Harris. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, but I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
McManus's kick is good. And the Jaguars will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can't teach speed, and a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll give it to Harris again. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Lawrence. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
The motion man is Nakua. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but it will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. They'll run. It's Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Cole Komet, touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Jaguars move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Trying to make a play out of them. And now he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, LA. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Chargers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They run it over center with Harris. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Whoa! 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Jacksonville. Throwing is Lawrence. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. To throw is Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, but it's probably a touchdown.
The motion man is Nakua. Williams gets it on the draw. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points, The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Burrow. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chargers 21, Jaguars 20.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. He's got Douglas going deep. That is caught. Douglas. Touchdown, L.A. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are going to open up the lead to 8. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's Harris running right. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
2nd down, Lawrence. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a 1st down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick six.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That is hot. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Jaguars are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. He's got Douglas going deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
A give left side. Here comes Hall. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Burrow. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Back to throw, Burrow. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown Chargers. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Their own 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. Oh, he pumps up the football. The Chargers have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see...
And he will score. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. And the Chargers are able to extend the lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, Lawrence. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. Still on his feet. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
A 51-yard gain. First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Harris Campbell. Touchdown, L.A. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chargers are going to extend their lead.
56. Jaguars 27.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now it's Harris. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he will go all the way. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit.
Jaguars 34. Brandon McManus can take on for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Chargers tack on one more to their lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Lawrence now on second down. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is intercepted by the first-round pick from Alabama, Terrion Arnold.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They will run it over center with Hall. Not what they hoped down there. He's given ground, going to lose yardage. They'll mark him back at the 6-yard line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there. Stop.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
On the run, here's Hall. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 8.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Another run here with Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one downfield for Okonkwo.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. first down throw for Lawrence. Again, working deep downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That is caught. He got Godwin.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Jaguars.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in.
This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up. McManus on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will get just a bit closer.
Jaguars 41.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. On the handoff, here comes Hall. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. On first down, they go right back to Hall. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, L.A.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
12.
To throw is Burrow. He keeps it himself.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
11, Thomas.
Burrow here on second down. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So this one is over. It's in the win column.